So today is the induction session. Today we will plan what will be our agenda for next 2 months. Okay, and what are the things we are going to discuss here. And this will be very interesting session today. Today, and of course the program will be okay. So all the practical things we are going to discuss here. And today's agenda is first we will see what are the things we are going to cover today. Then we will see what are the things we are going to cover in next 2 months. Okay, both from greenfield point of view and brownfield point of view. I mean, from new implementation point of view and migration point of view. So as all are working consultants here, so I'm sure you have interest in the migration, because right now you will see globally more number of projects are migration projects. So that will be our target, but definitely we will also take all the scenarios, and for that we need to go for the end-to-end configuration. Otherwise we can't see that. So we will see both technical aspect and functional aspect. Yeah. So do you have any question? So greenfield implementation means a new implementation where company is using some different application, and they are going to start with SAP. They are going to start the product SAP first time. So that is greenfield or new implementation. And when we are saying brownfield, currently customers are using ECC, any version, any product, and they are going to S/4HANA. So that is your brownfield or migration. So fine. So when you are going to do any project, let's talk about the migration one. So you will find like what are the things you are going to do. Okay, it's not like you are going for a new implementation. So already they are using the application. Okay, they are using 4.7 or NewGL there, NewGL not there. They are using classic asset accounting, or you may find that they are using new asset accounting. So a lot of scenarios will be, or a lot of certain there, like currently your customer status, and all going to S/4HANA 1909 or 1809, whatever the version they are using. Mostly you will find it is right now either 1809 or the 1909, because these are the two versions currently we have. That is the latest one, 1909. So first thing is, today I'm just giving overview, but in detail in every phase we have a lot of activities are there. So first thing is preparation activities. Like when we started our work in SAP in R3, so that time like we need to follow the ASAP methodology, right? So there we have to follow the project preparation, then we need to prepare the blueprint. So these are the different methodology we need to follow. So here also we have activate methodology. First thing is your preparation phase. So this preparation phase, or what we are saying pre-preparation phase, in this phase migration is always a teamwork. That means functional consultants will be there, technical consultants will be there, your admin basis will be there, and your ABAPers are also they are going to there. So this preparation phase is applicable for all. That means both technical as well as functional consultant. Functional activities we are going to do, but technical activities we will understand and we will discuss. Otherwise, the connectivity will not be there. Like we have one system right now, how we are going to do the migration, right? So that question is always there. So that's why technical part also, maybe practically we will not involve, but it is required. We should know this one. Assume that this one is done, then after that your old software is not applicable, or your old software is not going to support all the new features right now whatever is customer is looking for, because there are some drawbacks are there. That is why this new application is there. So this new system should be, or the old system should be converted into a new system. Okay, intentionally I'm not using any technical word, so that like you will not face any issue. Otherwise this is known as your technical migration with DMO. This is your sum tool will be applied here, so we will see this. So this is your installation phase. I assume that this is done. Then after that you are going to do the configuration. This is known as your delta configuration. Okay, configuration means what are the additional configurations we have to do. So here I can't say how much configurations you are going to do, because let's say I will take one your customer is right now they are in 4.7. That means classic GL, classic asset accounting. Okay, material ledger is not there. So right now they are working on very old system. So definitely you have to do a lot of configurations there. Another customer, they are currently working on EHP 7, right? That means new GL implemented, material is also there. So comparatively, you have to do less configurations. Another customers, they are already there in the simple finance. As for HANA finance and simple finance, two different things. So the customer already there in the simple finance, definitely you have to take, you have to do here less configuration, technical migration already done. So many configurations or additional configurations are already there. So that one is going to take less time. So that is why this delta configuration, there is no standardization. You need to, in maintenance planner, you need to check how much configurations you need to do. What are the business functions activations are required. So accordingly, you are going to do the configurations in the system, and this will vary from client to client, project to project. Once this is done, the next will be your data migration. Because you need to, here we are going to change the database, so database migration is also required, and after that of course the testing or the post migration. So the entire project will be part of all these activities, okay, and in every activity we have some work and we are going to do this one. So first we will understand what are the things we are going to, or what are the new functions are there. But if I will directly, okay, here when you are going for the deployment part, so different options are there that we will see in detail when we will come to the deployment. But I will tell you in quickly in 2 minutes. When you are going to do the deployment, think one scenario like your customer only they are currently using the GUI. That means they have their own data center, they have their own server, and they are going to do the migration. That's it. So currently they have their system, everything, their server they are maintaining, and they want to upgrade to S4 HANA on that same format, suppose. So that is, you can go for, let's say, from the server to server, or that we are saying on premise. So again, a lot of things are there in under on premises. I'm not going to that in detail, but this is on premises, which is not popular one right now. No one is going for only on premises. Another option is cloud. Currently, they are using their own server. They want to shift from on-premises to completely cloud. That is also accepted. But the popular one, hybrid one, where they want both the options are there. They want to keep their own server also, and also they are going for a SAP server or any cloud server, that is known as your hybrid system, or that is combination of your cloud as well as on premises, which we are going to use. So first one is on premises to on premises to cloud. Third one is hybrid, combination of on premises and cloud, which is the most popular one. Fourth one, like you, in case of big customers, you will find this one of the deployment part, that is central finance. Okay, so that also towards end of today I will give some hints. So central finance, nothing new. It is one of your migration options. So that also we will see. Fine. So first we will understand what are the things we are going to discuss, or what are the things here we are. It is simplified, or simply if I will say, why should I will shift from the existing system to the new system? Definitely there should be some lucrative features should be there. Then only customers will shift from this one. For that purpose, we have to understand what are the current problems they are facing. So this is the system currently all your customers, or you are right now you are working. You are working in an environment that is R3 or ECC. So here you have database. Every application is on top of one database, which is popularly your RDBMS. Right? So this is your RDBMS. And RDBMS, they have RDBMS, it has its own structure and its own limitations are there. So what is the limitation? If I will say limitation is, okay, let me complete this picture. So this is the system currently we are using, which is 3-layer architecture, or we are saying R by 3 R3 architecture. We have a front end, that is your client. or which you are saying presentation layer, we, right? Then we have the processing layer, which is your application layer, where all your calculations, everything happening here, execution, everything is happening here. And we have a storage area, database area. Now, right now, all your data is available here in RDBMS. This is not specifically in SAP. With every application, this is how it is functioning right now. All the calculations or the processing purpose, we need to bring the data back to the application layer. It is something like right now you are using one laptop, data is available in your hard disk, and for processing purpose you need to bring the data to your processor, which is connected with your RAM, which is very minimal RAM, and that is why you have you are fetching the data to the your temporary memory, that is your RAM, and you are doing the processing. Then after that you are sending it to your main memory, that is your ROM. Your laptop is very small device or a very small processor. That is why it is also working. But right now, even if you will see high-end laptops are also more advanced features, like your RAM is increased, okay, and your processor also increased. Here also the same problem is there. Okay, that means you can say this is a very slow system. Here we are doing a lot of multiple activities are there, so reconciliations are there. Why this all these things are there, or what customer looking right now in this case? Right now the customers are looking in every phase, they want a upgradation. Okay, this one maybe from customer point of view, they will not understand this one. This is the solution we are going to give. In place of any database, ordinary database, like here right now you will find a different database. Somewhere maybe you will find Oracle database. Somewhere you will find a IBM DB2 database, or maybe a SQL server you will find. So this is how, like initially when SAP introduced their product, this R3 product, they said that we developed one ERP application which will work on any database. So that's why database is not the specific one. So they have just concentrated on this part. Okay, so the ERP segment or the application on software. So this database is, we are taking the third party database, okay, which is only just we are using storing purpose. So in this database, you will find lot of tables. Right now you are using tables. You will find here aggregate, total, index. Then here you will find the master tables. So different tables are there. And in day-to-day functioning, you are using different tables. And we have a logic also why there are so many tables are there. Why should not be there is one table, right? So all these things are, you know, all these things, and anyway we are going to discuss that. Now customer is looking for upgradation in all aspects. Let's think from a customer point of view. Right now we are using one system, which is we are going to connect through the VPN, and we can use it. Suppose I need to access my system, then I need a VPN access, I need the laptop to connect my system. This is how currently we are using. But we want every function should be available, available on web or on application based. It is something like earlier we are using the computer within one room, so all our data is available with that computer. Then we shifted the data from room to, or from particular device to globe or the cloud, that is known as your through HTML or website we started working. Nowadays, we are not working through the website. We create, or for every application. I'm not talking about SAP, day-to-day activities. Okay, for example, let's say I need to purchase something. So I need to go to the store and I need to purchase. That is the history. That is the old story. Now, then after that, we got some websites, e-commerce website. There we need to place the order. For that, I need to open that website. Like for example, Amazon. So I need to open that website, Amazon website, and I need to do my activities. Then after that, we got the applications. Now I'm no need to open the Amazon website. Through the Amazon application on a smartphone, I can perform my activities. Same thing here also. Suppose you want to post one customer invoice, one option, you need to go to your GUI, you need to connect there, and you need to create your sales order. You will go for the delivery. Then after that, you are going to place the billing document. That is one option. Another option, we are going to shift from a traditional system to a new system, That means we are going to shift our customer from this to apps, which is nothing but your Fury. So on this Fury platform, all the applications are available and all the day-to-day activities they can perform on this platform or on this Fury platform, where you will find lot of tiles, lot of applications are there where they can use it. If you want to see this one, let me log into Fury. Today's session will be 2 hours because I need to cover little more, like lot of things we need to discuss. So that's why I need some more time today. Okay, let it be loaded. So this is the Fiori, or simply you can say this is web-based browser, or WebBuild Pro also you can say. So here WebGUI also available. So what is the benefit? Benefit is mobility. So now I can access my application anywhere in from any system. It's not like always I need to connect through the laptop. I can now connect this one through tab, through mobile, through laptop, anywhere. Second thing, due to this one, now it is not a device specific, or simply if any customer is moving from this to cloud, then in that case they can reduce the investment also from the technical point of view or from the hardware point of view. It is something like you are currently you are using your office products through your laptop. In that case, for everything you need to carry your laptop and you need to invest for that laptop also. Suppose you are going to shift from your laptop to the Google Cloud Services. That means same Office products you can use here, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everything. But no need to purchase any laptop. From any device, from any location, you can access those documents and your documents are with you. Just you need to go to that particular application or that particular uh, cloud and you can use it. So you can reduce the investment of hardware, plus device is not specific. So that is the a new user experience we are going to give to our customers. So that is known as your user point of view. This one, maybe customer will not understand this one, or this one we can say that is not more transparent. But here also we have new, like here we are going to use the NetWeaver. Okay, and right now we are using 7.5x, latest one you can say. So this is your software point of view. And the biggest game changer here, right now we are using one database, which is in-memory database. So what is this in-memory and all? We will start from tomorrow. So it is in-memory database, which is nothing but your case is correct. This is your HANA database. Fine. So it's not like in overnight all these things happen. From 2011, lot of evolutions was there, and gradually all these features we got. So this technical part today I will not start, because we need to start from the basic. What are the issues are there? We need to understand what are the technical issues was there, what are the functional issues are there. Okay, and then only we will understand. Quickly, let me, if I will tell you. Earlier, what happened? Earlier, for everything, you are completely dependent on your application layer. For example, I need to do some activities, then all my data is available in the RDBMS. I need to bring the data back to the application layer for processing purpose. Okay, so for example, I need to create one purchase order. So for that purpose, I need my material master. So where is my material master? My material master is available in somewhere in this particular table. So data is available in your mana table. But where we will create, okay, then I need my vendor information. So vendor information is available in one particular table. So that is also in LFA1, LFB1. So different informations are there. Now you need to, okay, you should have your condition types, your pricing procedures, your account integration. So all these things are there in different tables. Now I need to create the purchase order. So if I am the user, my query will start from here. I need to log into the system and I need to send the command to the system. I'm looking for a particular vendor. I'm looking for a particular material. The query will move here. It will be processed here and it is going to search my data from the application layer. Sorry, from the database. From the database, it will, what I'm expecting, the immediately system should look into all the informations from different tables and it should be readily available, but it is not happening like that. Again, here we have a weak processor, locking mechanisms are there, so phase by phase it is going to read the data, okay, because we don't have the parallel processing. All these technical jargons or the words what I'm using, we have an explanation is there, so that is very important to understand those things. So it is like this is how it is going to read the data. What I'm expecting, this particular query should split into multiple queries, but it is not happening. At a time, it should read the data from different tables, but this is not happening because here locking mechanism is applicable, right? So it is going to read the data. Okay, right now, if you'll try this one in a training system, you will not feel the difference. But you try this one in your office system, in a production system, you will find the difference if you go for a high-end reporting, because here system is not that much fast or that much capable to read the data all or multiple data at a time. Okay, so anyhow, we got the informations. Once again, we are going to back these informations to the application layer. Here we are going to do something. Here you are going to add something. Then finally, your end result will be transferred. That means I can see here the complete load on application layer, right? This one is just we are using for the storing purpose. Every time we need to bring the data back to the application layer and we need to send it to store here. But in S4 HANA, right now, if I will use the word it is S4 HANA too early, in HANA system, the process is completely different. Again, here the data will be stored here in this system. This one is fully RAM based system or it is in memory. Whatever earlier demerits were there, these are the advantages here. Earlier parallel processing was not there, here it is available. Earlier you have multiple tables are there, transaction point of view, here it is not required, like no use of index tables, aggregate, totals, all these things are not there, tables are not there, but functions are available. Okay, now suppose same example, suppose we are going to create the sales order, so all my data is available in here in my in this particular table. Now I need to again I will start my query being user. So query started from here, it is going to read the data from different tables. Now, for processing purpose, we will not bring the data to your application layer. Again, here one more disadvantage is here you are using a very small capacity RAM. Because earlier RAM, the system you can say it is old system, RAM was also costly, so due to different reason. But here it is completely a RAM based, it's in memory. So here we are using transistors as your memory. So this here RAM size also increased. Not only RAM, your processors, everything increased. All these things we will see in more detail. I'm just giving some hints today. Fine. Now, the processing one, which earlier we used to do here. Okay, if I will show this one in this way, you can understand. Okay, so you can see this major portion of the triangle. So the more major portion of the triangle towards application layer, that means complete load on application layer, because every time you keep this application layer or your processors occupied, right, and for the calculation or the processing purpose. New system, this is not only going to store the data, it will also process the data, because it is not only a database, it is HANA appliance. Initially SAP introduced this was as database, but later in 2013 it is changed into one appliance which is inbuilt processor layer, processing layers are also there. So that means now we can shift our processing from the application layer to the processing layer. So every time which earlier we need to fetch the data for the processing purpose, now it is not required. You can just process it here and end result only transfer to your application layer and to the user. So now you can see it is definitely this one is going to be much more faster, because here it is a RAM based application, so RAM size increased. Your processor is always free because you shifted your processing calculation from the application layer to the database layer. So if processor is free, definitely the system performance will increase. Second thing, here data footprint also going to be reduced. Okay, so how this will be reduced, we will see in the system practically. Okay, we will take some data from the ECC and we will also check it here. So this is how this system is going to be like today I just explained the technical part, maybe 0.1%. So this system is will be very smooth system for the S4 point from the customer point of view. Okay, so I was showing this one cloud. So here you can see this is the cloud one, Fury. Here tiles are available for every activity. You can use one particular tile, so no T code, no that complicated screens, so many technical things, those things are not there. So which is completely user friendly, and it can be also you can customize as per the user's need. So this Fury also we are going to use here. So these are the things, technical point of view somehow we understood. So that means now assume that yes. So preparation activities done, installation also done. We got the new system. Now coming to the configuration point of view. So what are the configurations we are going to do here in the new system? First of all, you have to understand your existing R3 system. In existing R3 system, if you'll see this one, it seems like we have different submodules are there within finance. It's finance is there, controlling is there, you have separate FSCM is there, material ledger is there. So different applications are there or different submodules are there, and we are doing lot of, or users are doing lot of reconciliations. That is the major area where our customers are facing the issue. For example, if we will talk about finance, so already you know what are the things are there in the finance. So if we talk about finance, then here you have GL. I'm not going to deeper like whether you are using classic GL or new GL, whatever. So general ledger. Then you have receivable and payable, ARAP, which is integrated with your purchase and sales. Then you have asset management accounting point of view. This particular application will not support. We have one more application is there, which we are saying controlling. Under this again, you have overhead management, all your cost center accounting, order, cost element accounting. So these are just part of your cost calculation. So that is known as your overhead management. Then you have cost calculation. So when you are going for the cost calculation, you have standard cost and actual cost. This is what right now you are doing, or product cost planning or cost object controlling, right? So this is your actual costing. Under your FSCM, you have receivable management. So here you will find your credit management, collection and dispute management. Then here we are going to do the cost calculation. Then we need to do the cost analysis, cost and revenue analysis, which is nothing but your profitability analysis, or common word COPA. So you are going to do a profitability analysis. And in ECC right now, you are completely dependent on costing based COPA. Then if you have options like inventory valuation point of view, material ledger, but material ledger is always, you will find it is optional. Lot of companies, they don't go for material ledger, but if it is there, then material ledger for inventory valuation. This is how currently your system is in S4 HANA. But first of all, if you understand the term, one is HANA, that is your database. Then we got simple finance. Simple finance means some additional features along with your ECC system. That means this is your system. Okay, so along with your ECC system, some new applications or new add-on packages are available. So earlier products like your 1503, 1506. So some like 1.0, what we are saying, simple finance. So like for example, let's say here you are using ECC 6, ESP 7, okay, and this one just you will go for some simple finance or let's say some add-on packages SPN 1.0. That means here we don't have any upgradation at logistic level. That's why we are saying simple finance. It's only finance related. Some additional additional features are available. Okay, so maybe initial days when SAP started giving these solutions, so some customers they upgraded their system with some additional features, that is simple finance. So why we are not saying it's simple finance, simple controlling like this? Because right now the purpose is we are going to simplify the business process. If we will talk about the finance point of view, so we are going to try to simplify. Now instead of using different applications or different submodules, because we know if you are going to do multiple submodules, what is the issue? Biggest challenge is reconciliation. So everything you are going to do the reconciliation. For example, asset submodule, we are doing the reconciliation with GL periodically. For example, let's say you're controlling, you are doing FICO reconciliation, material ledger, that also you are doing, receivable management, your credit collection dispute, again another system, it is not there in the finance, right? So that is how currently we are working, and the pain area is reconciliation. So your user activities are more. Now, plus we have again another issues, like we have multiple index tables are there, aggregate tables are there. So for different data, we need to check different tables. That problem is there already. But I'm saying user point of view, reconciliation is the biggest challenge. And why we are doing the reconciliation? Because you are using multiple submodules. When you are going to post one document, multiple documents are generated. From finance document, we are getting finance information, but I am not getting the inventory information. For that, I need to go to the material ledger document. I'm not getting all the information from BSEC. For that, I need to go to the MLIT. I'm not getting all the informations related to management accounting from finance. For that, I need to check COAP, COSP, or COSS. So this is how this one is very complicated. What is the next target is bring everything to the one system or one area. So this is how this new application is designed. There is no change in the business process will be there as it is. We are not going to change P2P. O2C will not be changed, asset will not change, everything will be there. Maybe it is much more simplified, okay, or some new features added, something you will find here. But user point of view, this one is simplified in the way of reduced reconciliations, year-end activities reduced, month-end activities reduced, lot of things are automated, okay. And technical point of view, if I will see, if like if anyone from the BW background, so right now we are using multiple BW extractors. Why? The reason is when we are posting one document, you will find multiple documents are there. So here in S4HANA, we are going to make the things simplified so that everything will be in one single area, which we are saying that universal journal, right? Again, we need to see what is this or the table is AC Docker table. So we need to see when this table we are going to get. It's not like you just immediately this table will be available. So you have existing tables are there. So those tables, how this should be compatible with your existing table. So whether we are going to continue along with your old table, or directly we are going for, because right now your BSEC table is there, BSID table is there. So whether we are going to drop BSEC, BSID, and we will continue with AC Docker. So all these things phase by phase or step by step we have to do. But this is the target, universal journal or AC docket. Anything, any business transaction coming to our mind, it is part of your universal journal. So I'm going to show you a couple of scenarios which earlier it was there. Okay, you can compare that one and how this one is here. For example, let's start from the GL. When you are currently working in GL, so you have, I'm assuming it is new GL implemented client. So you have leading ledger and you have non-leading ledger. That's it. Currency point of view, if you'll see, three currencies are available from finance point of view. So one is your company code currency, one is your group currency, and if required, then you are going to add the index currency, right? All the data is available under the total table fact flexed. What is the disadvantage of non-leading ledger? Disadvantage is unnecessarily we are consuming the database size, because every time when you are going to post one transaction, you will find duplicate document is generated. Maybe I'm posting one transaction, one document, which is a general transaction I'm posting. Let me go to a document, then it will be easy. This is one EC system, right? If you have any question, please just keep this handy. Once I will complete presentation, you can ask, or if it is urgent, you can just ping me. Right, so we will go for a document. Just randomly, I'm taking one document in EC system. Let's take this document. Okay, so this is one document. Right now, I'm in entry view. Let me go to the GL view. So in this particular client, I activated the new non-leading ledger also. The non-leading ledger is T1. So I can see one document is there for my OL zero leading ledger, that is 10,000, which was posted on 2020 on first posting period, and this is the date. Fine. Now I will change the ledger here. Now you can see one more document is generated. Maybe I'm not looking for this one, right? So I'm not looking for this document, but you can see another document is also generated, which is, it depends on your configuration of your fiscal variant and all, whatever you have assigned. So this one is on 10th posting period. Date is same, but it in a different period, on a different fiscal year, this one is posted. But if you check the document display, you can see this is a normal posting I did. I have not posted, it's a ledger specific posting, but unnecessarily this document is generated. You take any document, this type of info, this type of instance you will get. Let's say I will take one general document. Suppose I'm taking just a essay document, GL posting document. So this is one document is posted. So this document was posted using a transaction code, general transaction code, right? If I will go to the GL view, so one document for the leading ledger and another document for the non-leading ledger. So whether I want or I don't want, for every transaction, duplicate document is there because we have activated the non-leading ledger. Plus, at any point of time, if I want to add one non-leading ledger, then it is not possible. So non-leading ledger addition is restricted. So that is also not possible. So this is a leading ledger. So we have leading ledger and we have non-leading ledger. But in S4, you will get the leading ledger, you will get the non-leading ledger, but lot of new features are added. For that, some new ledgers are introduced here. There are two types of ledgers are there in S4. One is your standard ledger and another one is your extension ledger. Standard ledger and extension ledger. So let's go into the ECC system, S4 system, and we will understand that. This particular, right now you can see we have two systems are there. One is your this is your S4. Okay, so this one is your S4 here, which is your HANA database. And if you check the product, this is 1909. This one is your on-premise. I told you in the beginning, like when customer they will move or they will do the migration, they have choice. They can only go for the on-premises like this one. Earlier they have this type of one system was there, easy system, and they are going to migrate to a S4 system. Plus, if they are going for a hybrid one, they will get the cloud access also. So both things will be there. But here we can't do the configuration. Only user activities are possible through the Fiori. Right. I'm going to IMG. If someone is there in the cloud, then IMG option is not there. So in that case, SAP is going to do the configuration. Customers only they are going to use the application or this particular business process they are going to use. And for that, they are going to give the subscription to the SAP. And this is like they no need to maintain any IT team. They no need to take any IT related headache for their business. SAP is going to support fully. But demerits is they are not going to do their own configuration. They will not hire any consultant for their configuration and all. So that's why I told you that is not the popular one. If it is a SME customer or let's say small client, so in that case Only cloud we can manage. But if it is a big, like you have a complex business process, you have multiple locations, and you have a lot of frequent changes are there, a lot of rollouts are expected. So in that case, this is not the right platform for you, because in that case, every time you are dependent on SAP, and they are going to charge separately for that. So that's why customers will go for the hybrid system. We will see more detail in the deployment session. Now let's see how this S4HANA system looks like. Right now I'm in the IMG. In this IMG segment, normally if you go to EC system, you will find here. So I have something here, financial accounting new, then controlling like this. Why it is there financial accounting new? Because here we can work on the classic GL. New GL by choice. But in S4 system, you will not find something financial accounting new. That means here new GL is mandatory. So when you are going to do the migration, the maintenance planner, if your existing customer is not new GL implemented, so you have to make sure that new GL should be implemented on that particular business function. It should be activated. Otherwise, your asset accounting is not going to work in the S4 system. So that's why it's financial accounting new or financial accounting old, something not there. It is financial accounting, then controlling. But if it is a new implementation, then you are going to work from here. So the normal one, financial accounting, all your sub modules, GL, AR, AP, like that. Then controlling point of view, you are going to work. But when we are going for a migration point of view, we will not work from this area, because already we have a lot of configurations are there in our existing system. So that is why instead of working from here, if it is greenfield new implementation, then as usual you are going to work from here. But if it is migration, then we are going to work from conversion of accounting to S4HANA. That means existing system will be converted into new system. But as right now we are in the S4 system, that means preparation activity is done, installation is also done. Then we upgraded the system by applying the sum tool, and this system is ready for the new activities. So let's expand this. Training point of view, we are going to work from both areas, but in project, if it is a brownfield migration project, then specifically you are going to work from this area. And certification point of view, if you are writing the professional certification, then all questions from this part, because it is a lot of questions from migration as well as delta configuration. Now we will expand. So here three activities are there: preparation, data migration, post activation, post migration activities. Same I told here. Preparation, installation by admin basis, it's done. Then configuration. So this one and this one we are considering as your preparation activities. So that's why I told you this one is pre-preparation, preparation, data migration, and post migration. Now expand this. So here you will get all the sub modules. Like you can see here, GL, your asset, controlling, material ledger, bank, whatever. Like if you'll see here, for example, let's say why this material ledger is there here, why not controlling is there here? Controlling is there, but if you check this one here, you will find something related to only copa. That means in this part only what are the changes are available, those part or new features are available. For example, let's talk about the GL. So when you are going for to do the configuration, company code configuration is not required, because your organization structure is same as it is your ECC. Let me show you one organization structure. So it is same like your ECC, right? So you have your controlling area, your company code, your operating concern. There is no change in the organization structure. You have plant, you have sales organization, okay, distribution channel, then you have your purchase organization. So everything same as it is. That means you are not going to work to rework on the organization structure. I'm not talking about training point of view, I'm talking about project point of view. So organization part, structure part, you are not going to do because it is already there. So that is why here how to create a company code option is not there. If you want to create company code, then as usual you have to go to the enterprise structure, which is not required from the migration point of view. Now, GL point of view. GL point of view, like if you'll see, for example, let's say global settings, fiscal year variant configurations, it's not there because there is no change, right? Document concept, it is not there. Some changes are there, but only that change is there. You can see you will find something related to document, but where the changes are there. So in total, I can say in nutshell, wherever any changes are available, that part is available in your Delta configurations. So migration point of view, you will see, so only those things are there in the migration. And if you check my syllabus also, I segregated this one into two parts. The first one is your migration. So in this migration, you will find only the Delta configuration. And if you are preparing for the professional certification, then only you need to focus this part, first part, because no questions will be there what is non-leading ledger or any scenario for the non-leading ledger, because it is expected that you are very much aware what is non-leading ledgers and what is document splitting and all these things, right? But if you are new and you are going for an associate configuration, I mean associate exam, then second part. Okay, so where in detail you are going to get the questions but no questions from the migration. Delta configuration questions will be there. I mean, for example, in case of associate, questions may be there from the non-reading ledger plus extension ledger, but no questions from the migration point of view. But in case of professional certifications, 100% question will be there from migration and all the Delta configuration. Okay, so this is how. So when in training point of view, I need to consider both. Otherwise, like for example, I shown you one organization structure. This is one I configured in my batch, because without having the end-to-end configurations, I can't show you the new features. If I will only talk about, let's say, here it is account-based COPA. So to show you the account-based COPA, I should have the logistic configuration, I should have the integration, I should have my cost calculations. It is required. It should be there. Otherwise, I can't show you practical things here. So training point of view, we may do all the configurations, but project point of view, you are only going to concentrate the Delta configuration part. Okay, we are discussing about the one document in S4, how the document will be there. Okay, let's see for this company code, how many ledgers I have activated. This one is not completed yet fully. Still, we will get some features. It was T01. So you can see here, so far, 3 ledgers I have activated with different accounting principle. One is 0L, N1 and N2. This N1 is non-leading ledger, N2 is my extension ledger, one category of extension ledger. There are multiple categories of extension ledgers are there. So this is one of the extension ledger, right? Now let's check one document and we will see how many documents are there. Because we compared one, we have seen one document from ECC. So let's take one document from here. So again, I'm just randomly going for one document and we will see that. So multiple documents were posted. Just randomly, I'm taking one document. Okay, so this is entry view. I will go to the GL view. Document in the leading ledger. What is the document number? 10,000. Let's see what are the other ledgers are there. N1. What is the document number? Same document number. So I can see update in the N1. That means non-leading ledger point of view it is updated. So whatever rule earlier it was there, same rule is applicable. But I can see here separately duplicate document is not there. Okay, let me show you once again this one. This is a ECC. Just try to compare it. So as per the leading ledger document number 10006, as per the non-leading ledger a different document. But here you can see all the ledger is updated, but you can see the document number is same. Let me take the other ledger. Document number is same. 10,000. So irrespective of multiple ledgers, your document is same. So duplicate document is not there. Not only this one. If you go to the table, you will not find a update for this extension ledgers. Okay, so right now you can see how many ledgers are updated: 0L, N1, N2, N3. So I know these are my extension ledger. This is new features added in the S4. Okay, so if you're not getting this one, just ignore, no issue. When will topic will come, you will get it. Just we are going to see the database consumption. You will find one line entry for the leading ledger. You will find in the line entry for the non-leading ledger, you will not find anything. I can see it is there in my report, but you will not find anything related to N2 and N3. Okay, so let's see. This is the table we are going to touch every day for every business process, business activity. Okay, and here you are going to get all the informations. I will take the company code and let's take the document number 10,000. Okay, I'm going to execute and let's see what are the, like, database consumption point of view, what are the ledgers are updated here. But because here I can see the ledger is updated in 4 different ledgers, well, N1, N2, N3. See, only leading ledger and non-leading ledger is updated. That means you can see N2 and N3, it is there, virtually it is there, but actual consumption is not there. So this is another advantage here if you are going to use the extension ledger. So that is why here in S4 we got this extension ledger. One question is there. Okay, his question is, what is the use of extension ledger? Again, extension ledger is a vast area. Extension ledger is when you want to reduce the database size, but you need one additional ledger. In that case, you can use the extension ledger. For example, earlier your FI was separate, CO was separate. Now anything you are going to do the controlling, you are going to get one FI document. By default, you are going to get. So that is how we are going to reduce the FI CO reconciliation. But if you are going to do the CO activities within a closed period, how it is possible? Because you are not going to disturb your leading ledger, you are not going to open any existing periods which is not permitted, but you have to do those things. For example, right now I am in the March. My finance period is open as March, but I have to do some adjustment related to February or January, which is very often it is expected in case of controlling. How we will do that? We can't open the previous periods. So in that case, instead of using this leading ledger, we can use this extension ledger. So by using the extension ledger, we can do some adjustments, we can do some reposting. This is one of the scenario. Another one, let's say we have two financial year, accounting principles are there. Okay, for example, let's say accounting principle 1 and accounting principle 2. And good thing is that both are coming under your Jan to December reporting. So this is all, sorry, this is not K1, Jan to December. Now in this case, I may go for a non-leading ledger, okay, as we have two accounting principles are there. But if we are going for the non-leading ledger, so in previous example, at the time of reposting, if you want to add one ledger, let's say we don't have extension ledger, we have only the leading ledger, then it is not possible. You can't add that in the mid of the year. In this case, you can plan it because accounting principle point of view, we can in the beginning we can plan it one non-leading ledger, but again duplicate document will be there. If you are going to activate one non-leading ledger, so duplicate document will be there always. So that is why instead of using a non-leading ledger for this one, I can use the extension ledger. So there are multiple scenarios will be there where we can use the extension ledger instead of non-leading ledger. So that is why we have two type of ledgers are there. So standard ledgers and extension ledger. Example, extension ledger with standard posting. just direct posting, FI postings or any repostings for that purpose. Another extension ledger with for the foreign currency valuation, right? So foreign currency valuation purpose also you can use one extension ledger, which is nothing for your simulation accounting. Prediction ledger or predictive account. For that purpose also you can use. Okay, so initially you can run your foreign currency with one simulation ledger. Once it is done, then you can delete this one and you can transfer this one with your leading ledger. Similarly, for example, you want to project your cost and revenue. So with using the prediction ledger, you can do that. And after that, you can transfer to your leading ledger. So multiple features are there for the extension ledger. And all these things we are going to configure. So that means our ledger is extended now, leading ledger earlier there, non-leading ledger earlier there, and all type of extension ledgers. And how many currencies are option here available? 10 plus 3. 13 currencies. 10 from ACDOCA point of view, 3 from BSEC. 3 means which we got it from the ECC plus new insert, new addition 10. All these things you are going to configure in one single screen. Okay, it's not like if you have earlier configured the new GL part in ECC, you know, like from one session you are going to configure the ledger, in another you are going to configure the non-leading ledger, in another you are going to maintain the currency OB22. So multiple sessions you are going to do these configurations, but all these things you are going to do the configuration in one. You will get this one both from your on-premise, you are going to get this one both from Greenfield point of view or Brownfield point of view. Okay, so this is the central currency settings. You are going to do this one. Define this one. Define settings, ledger and currency types. Okay, now you can see here we have configured here multiple ledgers. I have configured here leading ledger, configured here non-leading ledger, extension ledger one category, prediction ledger one of the extension ledger category, simulation ledger another category of extension ledger. Okay, so this one you can see, you can compare this one. One is your standard ledger. So when I'm taking 0N, this is standard ledger. When I'm taking N2, it is extension ledger. Again, in extension ledger also subcategories are there. Standard ledger, line items with technical numbers, no deletion. This is another category of extension ledger. Line items with technical number, deletion possible. Technical number means actual numbers will not be there. So in detail we will see. So just add here, one feature is there, that is GL point of view. It's not actually one feature, it is one new enhancements are there. So along with your leading ledger, non-leading ledger, we have extension ledger. The purpose of extension ledger is you will get some more business process or simplification in the business process, but you are not going to consume the database size. So already we have seen for this N2 there was no database congestion was there, but feature point of view, reporting point of view, it was there. So that is the advantage of your extension ledger. Okay, but again I'm just explaining everything theoretical point of view. In detail we have to do the configuration. Now coming to receivable payable point of view. Receivable payable, you will not get much changes. Like earlier, suppose let's say payment difference as usual, dunning as usual. Okay, so all your payments, all these things as usual. Only new addition here. It's not new to SAP, it is new to finance, you can say, business partner. Earlier also we used to create business partner, but business partner, it was part of receivable management, I mean FACM. But now it is mandatory, you have to create business partner as your customers also. So I know how to create business partner, I mean sorry, customer, FD01, XD01. Let's try that. I'm trying to create a business partner, but you can check the message. redirect the transaction BP. That means the old transactions are not supportive. So now you are going to create business partner as your central master record. Okay, so any transaction code you try here, it's XD01, same. If it will be, let's say, FK01, it is same. That means you are going to create business partner, not as customer or vendor. So this is your new area where you are going to create your business partner with different roles. Okay, so this business partner is created with, I don't know what are the roles so far completed. So you can see here, I created this particular business partner with customer role as a finance customer. If I will only activate this one, I can only post a B70. That's it. If I need to create VA01 sales order, it is not possible. You need to activate this one with the sales role. So another role is activated. So again, receivable payable is not new for you, but business partner concept, CVI, customer vendor integration, receivable management, credit management, and collection. If you have not worked in the FSCM part, these area may be new. But receivable payable point of view, no changes are there. It is same like even. But we will take P2P and O2C to check the cycle. And anything we are going to do here, it will be part of your universal journal. So all transactions, normally what happens? Let's say we posted one customer invoice. So where it is going to update? It is going to open item. It is going to update in your BSID. Okay, one is master data point of view changes are there. Now the transaction point of view, what changes are there? Suppose I posted one document, so it is going to update as your BSIG accounting document, plus your open item will be there in the BSID. Okay, let's take one document, so that will be easy. So I'm just going to take one RV document. So whatever the company code I'm using for my batch configuration data for your explanation purpose. RV. So I've taken one billing document and one collection document. Okay, so document number, let's say 14002. Whether we will check this one, whether it is part of universal journal or not. And let's see this document first. So this is your billing document where we debited customers, so credited revenue, some sales reduction is there, some tax components are there. So in ECC we'll post this document. Of course, this document is generated with reference to a logistic document. So the original document definitely should be a billing document with reference to this one is it's posted. How many line items are there? 4 line items. So in ECC you will find 4 line items in the PSEC, right? For open item, we have index tables. Again, we have logic why these index tables are there. And this one is also updated. Next, we post a collection. The moment you are going for a collection, again BSEG will update and BSAD will be there. So your clearing document is part of what? BSAD. Okay, here also I should have one clearing document. So 14002. Let me note it here. And collection document also. So this is the collection document where we applied some discounts and all, and it's clear. So this one is 14003. If it is the EC system, because for every sub-ledger transaction, your GL is going to update. So as usual, BSEG will update plus BSID and BSC. So the index tables are there to make the process faster, and plus as this one is a too complex table, so that's why we are looking for open items or clear items. So that's why we need to get the information to to optimize the speed, because we are using a old system, EC system, to optimize the speed, we have multiple index tables are there. But again, simultaneously, we have to check multiple tables. Now you can see here, 3 line items and 1 line items. Just for 2 transactions, one open invoice and one cleared invoice, we consume the database size 5 plus 4, 9 line items, right? But in S4, you will just going to use 2 line items. That means in one document, 14002, for in this document, you are going to get everything. You are going to get everything related to this open item, your reconciliation informations, your receivable, all informations will be there. So this is how I told you in the beginning, we are going to reduce the database footprint. We are going to reduce the database size. Okay, so what about this table? We are not looking these two tables. It's not required now, because open item and clear items both will be part of your now universal journal. You can see the status of BSID. First of all, let me show you whether these two documents are there or not. So two documents we have, 14002, 14003. What the mistake I did? GT2. Okay, so both the all the informations are there, and we have only consumed 2 line items from the table. Okay, so this one is the 14002 is my open document, and earlier it was there open document, and 14003 is my clearing document or collection document. For this, no update in the BSID and BSAD. This is the old table, right? Check the status. So I'm getting one message, generated DDL views, or it is CTS view. So this particular tables, it's not deleted. It's there in the system, but it's not deleted. We converted these tables into view tables. And again, for that also we have logic. Why we converted these tables? Why can't we will delete these two tables from the system? So that is known as your destructive approach. So it is converted into the BSID and BS tables, CDS view, core data services, or compatibility view also you can say. Okay, so this data is now part of your universal journal like this one. So how can I say this is a clear document, because we are not referring BSAD, right? So you check this one, 14002 document. So here you will find all the informations, and you check the status. It's already collected, so you can see here. This is one document which is cleared on this date and due to the clearing document. Okay, it's a different clearing document. So 14004. So this status is clear document. So through the business transaction and the status, you can identify whether it is an open item, cleared items. Okay, so receivable payable we will see in detail along with integration with your logistic, because if logistic systems are not there, settings are not there, then I can't post these transactions, because here the source transactions are logistic documents, so with reference to that way. But receivable point of view, changes are not there. Only change you will find like business partner, a new concept, plus this one. This one is a new concept. I mean, why this one is required? Well, so yeah, this why this credit management is required. You must configure something credit control area in your ECC. Now credit control area is not applicable. You need to configure FSCM credit management. Then only it is like that is applicable in S4 HANA. So if you are going to do the credit management, so better we will also add the collection and dispute. Okay. So any questions what I've completed so far? Okay. Now coming to okay, what question you have? In end you can ask. Next, coming to asset accounting. So asset accounting, you will find lot of changes are there. Okay, if I will start talking what are the pain areas in asset accounting, lot year-end activities are more. We have a delta depreciation, so then delta depreciation need to be adjusted with your APC, that ASKB transaction code. Then you have only one depreciation area is real, other depreciation areas are dependent depreciation areas. Okay, and we are doing the asset GL reconciliations, that is your ABST2. So all these things are there. Currency issues are there again. That is from ECC point of view. All these things are simplified. Okay, and you are just going to introduce here new asset accounting, which is mandatory. Any version you are coming, this is mandatory new asset accounting, and you are going to get all the features. Okay, I'm going to show you two depreciation area, two chart of depreciations. You just compare here. One is okay. See here we got it. So you can see here all the tables are converted to view table. So in case of Greenfield also you ask the question. So in case of Greenfield also it is applicable. Fine. So asset accounting point of view, I'm going to take one document. I'm just going to search the document. Yeah, it's going to be disconnect. Let me close this one. Okay, so asset accounting in multiple changes you will find here depreciation is simplified. Okay, depreciation in fact program completely changed. So we will see here two documents. I'm going first. Let me show you the ECC one. So I'm searching some asset document. Document type asset posting. It's not there. So seems like we have not posted any asset transaction here. Let me go to the line entry. This is easy system, okay, for your reference. So documents are there, but it is not available in my document library. The reason is if you check the document types, you can see here all are my operation document, which is not yet reconciled. So the operation document is not yet reconciled with the GL. So that's why it is not there. Okay, so we have to do for that purpose what we need to do. I need to run the ABST2, which is your year-end activity. Okay, I will take this company code and I need to execute it. Again, this execution I'm getting one error. It's not yet done fully. That means your APC transfer is not fully done. Okay, so that if we'll check this one, your ASKB. This is again another year-end activity. ASKB. So here I can see some differences are there, which is not yet settled. So you need to complete this difference settlement to transferring to your APC. Then you are going to do the APST2 or reconciliation. Then finally you're going to execute the depreciation. So that means here multiple activities are there, and why it is the moment you are going for an asset equation, then that time it's only operation document is there. So this document, you take any document, for example, I will take here. So you will find here APC account debited and vendor credited. So it's an operation document. So it's operation document, okay, not the asset document. You can see it's a KR, operation document, vendor invoice. Now same transaction we will search in S4 and we will see what is the difference. So I can see a couple of asset transactions, or if I will go to the GL, check the difference. It's asset transaction as if it is reconciled. But here we are not doing any reconciliation by design. The moment user is going to post any asset transaction, whether directly through finance or through logistics system is going to generate multiple documents. With reference to operation document, you are going to get the asset document. Okay, so here I told you the pain areas, like one is your delta depreciation, not applicable, not required. Then another one, that is your reconciliation, that is also not there. It's not required, because when you are going to post a transaction acquisition entry, so this is my entry view. Normally in every document you will find two views. One is your entry view and one is your GL view. Here you are going to get another view, that is your asset view. This document is your, okay, so here normally what you used to do, what will be the accounting entry? APC account is going to debit and vendor is going to credit. You check the ECC entry. This one is your ECC entry. So vendor credited 31 and this is my APC account asset. This one is debited. But here we are not directly debiting the asset. Here we are going to, let me close this one, it's create confusion. This is your ECC one, TY06, and this is your S41. So here we are debiting the technical clearing account. Okay, so the entry is like this. If we take a new one, we compare this one. So this one is ECC. So here you are going to debit your APC account and credited vendor. If it is S4, then you are going to debit, it's a new concept, technical clearing, and you are going to credit vendor. So AP credit point of view, there is no difference, but with reference to this document, you will get the asset in your GL entry. This is your operation document. This one is your operation document, because you can see here, this is your, what is the document type? KR. Document type KR, and your document number also accordingly, 19,000. With reference to this, you are going to get the asset entries. So the previous technical clearing account which was debited, now this one is going to credit. So technical clearing account is going to credit and your asset is going to debit. On the basis of, so what will be the document type? AA. What is the document type here? It's KR. On the basis of whatever the accounting principle you have assigned. So I have assigned here accounting principle IFRS, and this one I assigned my ledger. Plus I have activated another accounting principle. So the technical clearing account is going to credit and your APC account is debited here with a different accounting principle, non-reading ledger, and this will be the credit entry. So simultaneously you have operation entry, you have asset entry as per one accounting principle, you have asset entry with another accounting principle, and of course the documents will be different one. So if we'll go to the asset view, with reference to this accounting principle, this is the operation documents we have posted. So where I'm not considering this one, it is nothing new. So your debit entry 2014, that is your technical clearing account, and immediately with reference to your operation document, the debit entry of technical clearing account, now it's credited. So always you will find zero balance here, and your APC account is debited 2009. So if you take your asset balance and your GL balance, it is exactly same. Okay, because you can see here asset balance and GL balance is reconciled. Similarly, if I will go to other accounting principle, non-reading ledger, and here one more document is there, document number 81,000. Okay, so this document is also posted. So technical clearing account credited and my asset account debited. So that is why we can say reconciliation by design. 10008. Reconciliation is by design. No need to do the ABST2. So year-end closing activity is simplified. Your balance carry forward, it is simplified because you are along with the GL. You are going to do this balance carry forward. Your AJRW, it is not there. Your AJAB is not there. ABST2 is not there. Reconciliation, delta depreciation concept is not there. So it is much more simplified. But of course, we have to do some configurations. Okay, and here you can see here, this is one independent entry, this is one independent entry. So it is not like always we are dependent on book depreciation and all other are your derived depreciations like your ECC. It's not like that. So independently you can capitalize your assets also. Okay, so this is one asset entry, and if you are going to purchase one accounting entry, sorry, you are going to purchase one asset through logistic also, same concept is applicable. Let's take this one. So this asset is acquired. Okay, so this one is here also you can see this one is which one, let me go to here. Yes, see here this asset is acquired. Last one I posted through finance, this one is posted through the logistic. So that's why you can see the document type also changed. So this one is with reference to logistic document. So vendor credited as usual. But here you can see technical clearing account is also applicable. So first here the debit entry 2014 technical clearing account with reference to the purchase document, accounting document generated. This is your integrated document, and now final result asset generated. Here also it is auto reconciled. Okay, both my leading ledger and non-leading ledger. And if you check your documents, those documents are also part of your universal journal. Any transaction coming to our mind, it is part of your universal journal. It's easy system maybe. So three documents we have. One document is your 19,000 operation document. Another document is, as per this example, 10008, and another one 81,000. Fine. So you can see this one also part of your universal journal. Plus, if we'll run the, let's say I will go for the asset balance. It's not possible in ACC. So I have taken here one asset class and I will execute this one. What is my asset information, asset report? So I can see here we have a closing value of asset 1500, and as per my one depreciation area, asset class is 01 and depreciation area is 01, that is book depreciation. Now I'm going to check the same data with my GL report without doing anything. As for the leading ledger, so closing balance 1500. So right now you are having 1500 GL balance. This is your GL report. Same with your asset report. I will change the depreciation area one more, another one. So we are getting the GL balance for non-reading ledger and depreciation area. So GL and asset fully auto reconciled. So it's not like always 100% will be capitalized. And let me take you another asset class. This one AUC scenario I applied here. What is my asset balance? 22,000. As per leading ledger, what is asset balance? 22,000. Asset balance 22,000. Asset GL balance 22,000. I'm going to change the depreciation area. What is the asset balance here? 20,000. I will change my non-leading ledger. So as per the leading ledger, asset value was 22,000. Let me show you once again. Asset value was 22,000. GL balance. I will change my non-leading ledger. 20,000. So that means accounting principle wise also you can capitalize your asset. Somewhere as per one accounting principle, 22,000 was asset value. Another accounting principle, your asset value was 20,000. Because when we capitalize cost, we transfer some cost to some other areas. I need to go to the document to get the information 81004. So the accounting capitalization of asset is also now simplified 81004. Okay, so here you can see how much asset value we transfer to asset. This is my APC account balance. Some cost I transfer to a cost center. Some cost I transfer to the GL. So this is why here as per this accounting principle, asset value is 20,000. If I will change the accounting principle, here 100% I capitalized, so 22,000. So in asset accounting, you will find a lot of changes, a lot of simplifications from the business point of view. Everything is not possible to show right now, but yeah, it is there. Depreciation is also simplified. Smoothing method is not applicable. Depreciation process is changed. A new table introduced here, FAT table. Depreciation calculation is also simplified. So here you are going to do a lot of configuration. And if we go to the configuration point of view, let's see how much configurations we have to do. This much, only this much. That means migrate your chart of depreciation and activate depreciation. It's not like that. We have to do a lot of configuration. Here system assume that we are doing the migration from your old system to your new system. Just that's it. And other configurations you are going to do the you are going to do the configuration from your S4 system. You are going to do all the configurations from here. So that is why only just migration and activation is there. That's it. Okay. And your chart of depreciation is also accordingly you need to adjust here. So let me show you the chart of depreciation also. This is one of the most important topic from finance. In fact, it is the one of the important topic from the finance, where you will get a lot of certification questions, and in interview also you will get a lot of questions. It may be different depreciation. One second. Now you can compare this one with your ECC. So here you can see One group currency I have activated because I have activated group currency, that's why. But in ECC, you will find this one is your only real depreciation and all other are derived depreciation. But here I have taken here two real depreciations. So it's not like all depreciation areas dependent on book depreciation or depreciation area one. So independently, as much as depreciation area you want, you can consider here. Okay, so this is how asset accounting is simplified. Now coming to controlling point of view. Now there is nothing called controlling. Everything is part of finance, but your business process is as usual it is there. Like whatever earlier it was there, now everything is there. So earlier what we used to do? We used to do the cost calculation. Same here also you are going to do. Okay, so let me show you one cost calculation. First of all, let's analyze two documents. In ECC, when you are going to post any transaction, let's say with one cost object, you are going to post the transaction. You will get two documents, one as for your FI document and one is your CO document. So you will find your BSEC entries and you will get your COAP. BSEC entries and COAP entries. Then in BSEC you will find the accounting documents and COAP you will find the cost object documents. For this one document will be there. For this one also, one document will be there. Let's say one document having better, I will take the document. Yes, so this is one document. Here I can see some cost objects are there. So three documents are there. That means here you will find BSEC is updated with 3 and COEP will update with 2. Why? Because I can see two cost elements are there. Okay, and how many documents will be there? So independent documents will be there. FI document will be there. Controlling document will be there. So accounting entry for FI, profit center activated profit center document is there and controlling document is there. So here document number 110, here document number 301. Now in S4 you will not find this one. Again this is converted into view table. So what about then controlling document? In fact controlling document will not be there. Some cases it will be there, some cases it will not be there. In this particular example controlling document will not be there. So you will find only one document for FI and for controlling you will get one artificial document that we are saying that cryptic document. Okay, let me go to one controlling document. And your universal journal again includes both your FI data as well as CO data. Okay, we will take one document here. This is one document I have randomly selected. So here also I think cost of cost center is there. Okay, now you will see here how many documents are generated. You can see only one document is there, right? So only one document is there. Controlling document is generated with cryptic document. It's not original document. So KSB5 document is not generated here. So only one document is there for everything, both FI as well as controlling. You will find out this document in Universal Journal 10004. This one is ACC. 10004. Normally your controlling document should come with your business transaction. So here business transaction is coin. In ECC you will find all these entries without cost object in your BSEC. That means in BSEC you will find two debit entries and one credit entries. Here you can see in Universal Journal and in COEP. If you go to COEP, you will find the controlling informations or cost object information in the control in COEP. But now here COEP is not required. Both your finance and controlling we are going to merge together. Separately no document is there, and you can see here coin is included here in my finance table. This is finance table, it is included, including your offsetting entry. So this one is your offsetting entry, that's why coin is not there. So in ECC how many documents will be there? If this is the example, then 3 for BSEC and 2 for COIB. Total 5 documents will be there, 5 line items will be there, and 2 documents. In S4 only 1 document and total 3. This includes both FI data plus this includes controlling document. So now you can see if we are posting a general transaction also, your entry is simplified, database reduced, size reduced, and things are simplified. But reporting point of view, there is no change. As usual, your cost center report will update, case B1 will update, business transaction. So coin is business transaction. Like we have document type in FI, in controlling business transaction is there. So controlling your what I was explained, yes, cost center report will update as usual. Let me show you one more scenario here. This is just a simplified entry. Suppose you are posting everything. So it's a concept of allocation. So we are doing the month end allocations. So all cost we recorded with a cost center. So with a service cost center we recorded. Right. So in ECC you posted this transaction. One FI transaction posted, FI document posted, one CO document posted. Fine. Then you are going to transfer the cost to the month end. So I'm taking this example of secondary cost element assessment. Right. Then cost transfer to production cost centers. Now, what we are doing in ECC, you are creating one more cost element, that is your secondary cost, because prime cost element like direct determination cost is not possible. So within controlling, you are creating one secondary cost element and you are settling the cost. When you are going to do the settlement, okay, so that time, let's say this is your document number 1000, this is document number 100, and you are going to do the settlement. So within this settlement, okay, you activated a business transaction, that is your RKIU, and one particular in month end you are going to do this activity. So one other document is generated, let's say document number 10. Now if we'll initially, let's say we recorded all the cost 10,000 with this cost center, and on 31st March, right, so on 31st March you transfer all this cost as part of your cost sheet to the production cost center. So after this cost center is 0, and if we transfer this cost to 6,000, 4,000. So this is the business process, because this is the two cost centers we are using for our cost sheet calculation. Now, when you are going to do this after this activation, there will be no impact in the FI. Initially, when you posted this activity, your FI updated, CO updated. But when you are going to do the month-end allocations, there is no update in the controlling. This is what currently we are doing. So that is why we have to do the FI reconciliation, because with reference to this controlling activity, there is no update in the FI. How this one is simplified in S4? First of all, now cost elements you are not going to create separately. Cost element is merged with your GL master. So earlier how you used to create the cost elements K01, K06, it is not applicable. Now it is everything is part of your GL master. So secondary cost elements are also we are going to create as your GL master. So assume that this one is created as GL master. The moment you are going to post this transaction, system is going to generate FI document with reference to this one. With reference to this one, system is going to generate the FI document. This is one scenario. Throughout the program, you will see anything you are going to do, you are going to get this concept. So FI document will be generated with reference to this one. So that means I can say in ECC data flow FI to CO. In S4HANA, it is FI to CO plus it is CO to FI also. So let's these two documents. Okay, what are the tables you are using in ECC? This is your table. We say this is your table COEP. This activity, this month end activity, you have used the table COSS. Now how it is simplified in S4? Both your FI data and COP data already we verified, it is part of your AC doc. This one is also part of your AC doc. This data is also part of your AC doc. Let's take this document. I need to search the document. I don't remember the document number and all. This one is CC. I need 15 minutes more, so then I wind up my presentation. Maybe I did it earlier. Yes. Okay, so first consider the first line items, these three line items. So I posted the transaction. Okay, so these transactions I posted. So here you will see what is the source document. In ECC, if you check this one, your source document will be FI document. Sorry, controlling document, case B5 document, but here it is FI document. So this is your FI document. So I posted two documents here. This is one document, but both are your FI document. So here no controlling document. For controlling document, you will find the cryptic document. Okay, already explained this one. So all cost we transferred and it is there in the cost center. Then in month end, we transferred this cost to production cost center because this is one service cost center and we did this activity. When in ECC you are going to do this activity, this document is generated within controlling only. Okay, so for this FI document will not be there. So this minus entries you will find in the production cost centers. Okay, so check the month and date activities. So related to RKIU. So 6,000 was minus entry here, 6,000 transfer to here, 6,000 another one, 2,500 minus entry that also transfer to another cost center. So multiple cost centers we transferred. This is nothing new for you. So it is the assessment. The important thing is when you are going to do this month end activities, system is going to generate one FI document. See, if you'll check this document, what is your source document? FI document. This one is FI document. If you'll check this document, this one, you will get a controlling document as your source document. So now I got a controlling document, document number 6. So RKIU business transaction and controlling document generated, document number 6. Okay, now let me put here. So this one is not there in S4. So no update in COEP, and FI document is updated with document number 1002 and document number 1003. So original transactions are posted with 1002 and 1003. Okay, controlling non document, and in month end we got another document, that is document number 6. Now if we check this document number 6, not this one. So this is our controlling document generated. With reference to this controlling document, you will get one FI document, and that too, that is just mirror image of this document. Okay, I don't know what is the document number. We will search that one. Definitely that document should be generated as your month end activity or month end date, which is your, what is your month end date? So this month end date is your 29th February. So that document should be generated due to this date. So I did multiple activities, so that's why two documents are there. Let's take this document. I don't know. Let's say this one. I don't. Let me check once. Yeah, this document. So this document is generated. How can I say this is the source document? If we go to here, check the original document. So original document number is 6. Due to this document, one FI document is generated, and if you check this one, you will find, see here, 6,000 minus which cost center? Cost center A101. 6,000 minus which cost center? A101. 6,000 is plus entry. Which cost center? The document closed. 6,000 is plus entry. Which cost center? P101. 6,000 is plus entry. P101. So this is a new document generated. Now we have 3 documents are there, and that we will verify in the table. Yeah, in SC Docker, we have 3 documents. Document number 1002, 1003. This is your FI posting. User entry is there. That means you will get the entry view. Another document generated 2002. That is only GL view. You will not find an entry view for this document. Fine. So you can see here, this is your FI to CO update. So reference document is FI document. Check this document. Okay, 1002 and 1003. This is FI posting. Check the document number 2002. This one is generated with reference to your controlling document 6. So this one is reverse flow. This one is your reverse flow. CO to FI. Okay, this is a new thing. So as everything you are going to do in the controlling, and you are going to get a FI document, and all these things are there in the universal journal. So no need of doing the reconciliation. So this is also simplified. Plus, if you check this document, you check any general document, some coin document, or let me take this 1002 document. This document entry view is there, GL view is there, because this document was posted through the user. So entry view plus GL view is there. This document is auto generated, so that's why you can see here it is only there in the universal journal. You will not find this one in the basic table, or it is not there in the entry view. It's only GL view. So this is another thing you can say, it's simplified. Table point, if you will see, now COEP is not required. COSS also not required. This one also we verified in the universal journal. So this is how it is simplified. So FICO normal posting or your month end activities, those things are also it is simplified. Now let's take one example. If we are going to issue some goods for the production purpose, okay. But before that, let me show you one document in ECC. Search from the document. So far, what are the scenario we have seen? We have first checked GL, then we checked AR specifically, then we checked asset, then we verified the normal FICO postings, then we checked one scenario from the CO assessment point of view, so month end allocation. Now we will see one entry related to your production order. So here material ledger is also activated and it's configured. Okay, let's check this one. Just randomly I've selected one document. So with reference to one production order, this cost we transferred to the production. So you can see the original document is your production order. This is the production order. Okay, and with reference to this, how many documents are activated here? How many documents are generated? So I can see one accounting document 10002, one document 112, and another document for material ledger. So separately, material ledger document is generated here. Same entry, if you check in the S4, you will find, of course, controlling document will not be there. Material ledger, it depends with, maybe it will have document or maybe it will not have the document. The reason is material ledger configuration is mandatory in the S4. Actual costing configuration is not mandatory. If you don't have actual costing configuration, so in that case, material ledger you will get the cryptic document. If you have actual costing configuration, then you will get the actual document. I will show you two documents. You can differentiate. This is your ECC system. Let's check the S4 system. And before this, make sure that standard cost calculation should be there. So here also I did it. Let me show you that also. The other company code which I was using, their actual costing not yet configured, so it's a different one. So this is my finished product 24. So this is my standard cost which is calculated. It is calculated, it is marked, and it is released. Now we are going for the actual costing. So let me show you one document from actual costing. Same transaction I'm showing here, raw material consumption. Because for every scenario, we will compare this one with your ECC. Okay, so this is consumption account. I've taken here first entry, and this one with production order. Okay, this one here actual costing is configured. You just check this entry. So here you can see accounting entry is there. So this document you will find in the universal journal. Controlling document not generated. Cryptic. So this part is also part of your universal journal. And separately material ledger document generated. Why? Because I told you in this company code actual costing configuration is there. So if actual costing configuration will be there, because actual costing configuration is not mandatory in S4, but material ledger is configuration is there. If actual costing will be there, then separately you are going to get the material ledger. Okay, so this document is generated. Let me show you in another company code where material ledger actual costing configuration is not there. Not there means it's not yet completed. So you can see here how many documents are there. Same I did here, material issue to production, but actual costing not yet there. So see here, only accounting document, controlling document cryptic, material ledger is also cryptic, but material ledger impact is there. If you go to CKM3, you will get the material ledger impact. Material ledger is impact is there, but actual costing as it is not configured, so separately document is not there. But if we'll okay, you got the difference. Now let's go to that document so that there we have a better understanding. Now if I will check this document, document number 49012, here I have multiple informations are there, okay, where my accounting information is there, material ledger information is there, and controlling information there. And if I will verify this document, we need to check whether all informations are there in the AC docket table or not. In the beginning, I told you there will be no reconciliation. So you can see everything we are trying to add in one single table, and all business functions are part of that. So definitely no need of reconciliation. 49012. Okay, so you can see in this particular line item, coin is there, definitely controlling part is there. MKPF is there, that means material ledger information is also there. So here you are going to get all the informations which supposed to we are expecting from different document in ACC from different tables. So here I'm going to get all the financial informations. I'm going to get all the multiple currency informations. Yeah, so multiple amount in local currency, group currency, all these informations are there. Then I'm going to get here the quantity informations as material ledger is activated from a finance document. Earlier we used to check the MLIT. Plus I'm going to get here the updated price 97.78. So everything I can see from a single line or from one single document, that is the finance document. Same you can see here from the document point of view. So this is your accounting document. So you know the accounting document. Here we did the integration. So consumption account debited, stock credited. You are going to get the controlling information. So COE, there is no update in the COEP. So this information must be there in your controlling document. So let's check this document. So this is my production order 1000023. So this production order, due to this my consumption account debited, so this production order must be there. Yeah, so my production order information is also there. That means controlling information is also available. Check the material ledger. So price we updated 97.78, that is also available there. So all the informations, anything we are doing, everything is part of your universal journal. So business function point of view, as I told, there is no change. Due to the time, shortage of time, I'm not able to explain the COPA part, but here in COPA also, you are going to get the similar features, that is your S4 HANA account-based COPA. Quickly, let me show you the table. There you can see all the features are there. Again, that is also part of universal journal. But again, COPA with COG splitting. So both are important areas. Just I'm going to show you the COPA report. So I'm selecting here account based COPA. I will take my operating concern and COPA report, COPA line item. In ECC, you are fully dependent costing based COPA. Here it is account based COPA. I hope all are working from home. So if it's delayed, so there will be no issue because I don't think anyone is going office now. So this is my COPA line item. So you can see for all documents, it's scripted documents. These are the COPA documents. So here we transfer the values from sales order, from the your different month end activities. So everything I did here, but you can see here the documents are cryptic documents. So separately, no document generated. It is part of your universal journal. These two documents are there because I did some month end settlements. So if source document will be controlling, then document will be there. But it is your account based COPA and all features are available in the account based COPA. Okay, so this part in detail I'm not able to explain because already too late, but it is, you can see the end result. It is, everything is there. So what are the documents? Just I need 5 minutes more. What are the documents you need to refer? One is the configuration document for hands-on point of view. I already shared some sample documents to you. So that is helpful for doing the hands-on system configuration. Certification point of view, you need to refer the SAP certification documents. Okay, that you will get the access from my vendor because we are not authorized to use those documents, but you will get it. No need to purchase from anywhere. You need to you will get all the documents, both associate and professional. So if associate, if you are planning for associate exam, so this 2-day exams you need to plan for associate. Associate exam, very simple one, like straightforward questions will be there, but you need to write separately FI, so all topics, and you need to type. You need to write separately controlling. These are the topics. If it is professional one, then you need to focus on the migration. Migration means whatever I explained. I told you here, and the data migration and post migration. Additional things will be there. Okay, so these are the certification point of view. In associate, you have to write 2 exams, and in professional, one. So if you are already certified in ECC, then you can directly write the professional exam. Or if you have good number of experience and SAP can like waive the associate exam for you, then you are also eligible for professional exam. Otherwise, you can go for associate first, then professional certification. Cost point of it is same only for $580, and only and validity is 1 year. So within 1 year, you need to complete all these 3 exams. So one particular product you can take maximum 3 attempts. You need to complete by that time. Let's say you have started with professional exam. First attempt not clear, second attempt not clear, third attempt they will advise you go for the associate one. Associate is very simple. Along with the training, you can plan for the associate exam. Let's say if I complete it, you can take it. With my mock test, you will get a lot of questions from there, past questions, and it is really it's really very easy. Professional scenario questions will be there. So I think after completion, you need to prepare for 1 month. After that, you can go for the certification exam. If you are completely new, if you are simultaneously preparing, then it's a different thing. One way of doing the migration. Normally, what you are doing when you are going for a migration, it is like business process, everything will be same. So when you are going to do the migration, a general migration. So migration means this is what we are doing. You have one EC system, same you are upgrading to S4 system. You are not going to, it's not like 1+1, 2 system. It is one system only. First, you are going to change the database, that we are saying technical migration. Then after that, you are going to upgrade the software, that is your application point of view. Then it's done. Then additional configurations you are going to do, it's done. But when you go for a central finance approach, central finance means, for example, let's say you have 2 systems are there or 3 systems are there, and you are going to go for a sidecar approach, that is your S4 HANA. This system is S4 HANA system, what we understood right now. But you are not going to drop these systems. The systems will be as usual, you're going to continue. The reason is, like, for example, let's say it's a big company and they have 10 locations, different systems are there, and it is practical not possible. In 1 year, they are going to upgrade the system completely. So phase wise, they are going for the SAP upgradation here, but they want a central reporting. So what they will do, because training will be there, user training, all these things will be there. So in that case, they can go for SLT, that is the middleware, and all systems, all database of the system, not the application. So all the database, they are going to connect with this system. They are going to connect with this system, and RFC interface will be required. So along with this AS4HANA, that will not work. So you have to go for a CFIN license separately, because separate business functions will be activated. So you will see the central finance. Along with this, some more activities will be there. That is, will be your business mapping. Then for RFC connection, of course, it will be there. Another activity will be initial load and error analysis, AIF tool. So the moment user will post, once everything is done, RFC connection between source to target system, source to SLT, SLT to target. Once everything will be done, then the moment user is going to post a finance document, you are going to get, once user is going to do some activities here, okay, let's say logistic document posted, and due to this any finance document is generated, only that finance document will be reflected here, not the logistic document. So here we are going to do the mapping. One is your cost object mapping, one is your FICO postings, and one is your internal CO postings. So these are the important mappings will be there. Okay, so once it is done, then the same data, same document you will find here. For central finance implementation, it's a like suppose everything you are not going to do. Our job is to business mapping and initial load. For example, RFC, that we are not going to do. SLT system is required. Okay, and this can be SAP system or non-SAP system. So the data will flow to the S4 system. Our job is business mapping and initial load. Separate license is required for AIF, Accounting Interface Framework. Separate license for required for SLT. S4HANA along with this, CFIN license is required. And inbuilt MDG license will be there. Now with new versions, you are going to get the MDG license for key mapping and value mapping. So specifically for the value mapping. So separately, if you are not getting this one, then MDG license also required. This is the concept of central finance. So major area is business mapping and initial load as a functional concept. You are familiar with usual concept, but someone is not good that. So that's why I will take from the, because GL is the important one. Asset accounting, definitely it is important. So that also we need to start it from the scratch. Okay, comparing with everything, we will compare with ACP. Controlling entirely is difficult because or important because, and controlling, second thing, it is linked with each other. For example, let's say standard costing is not there, so definitely actual costing will not work. If actual costing is not there, then material ledger will not work. If in CO integration with the logistic it is not there, so COPA is not going to work. Today what I shown you, all these configurations are there, that's why I'm able to show you. So definitely when we will do the configurations, everything will be there. Some configurations we will do it, some configurations we will skip it, but again that is on mutual question. So what the things, for example, let's say integrations, maybe I will not take that one if it is very long, but if it is required, then of course I have to do that. But everything should be there in the company, whatever we will use it. That is what my point.